The following episode describes acts of violence and murder and information on a fugitive from justice. Listener discretion is advised. It's around 9:15 a.m. Sunday morning, October 22nd, 2023. A call is placed to Gardner Police Department. The woman on the line reports to police that her neighbor's 4 children have just appeared at her door. The neighbor reports the children told her that they couldn't find their father and that their mother was in bed crying. In under 5 minutes, first responders arrive at the children's home on Cherry Street in Gardner. Upstairs, they find the body of 30-year-old Breanne Pennington lying in bed. She had been shot in the head. 3 spent shell casings are found on the bedroom floor. Breanne's husband, Aaron Pennington, the father of her 4 children, was nowhere to be found. He had fled the home roughly 30 minutes earlier, and he hasn't been seen since. Welcome back to Unsolved Worcester. I'm your host, Dan Yeager. For now, today's episode is Unsolved Worcester's finale. It is the 73rd and final episode of our podcast. It has been quite an experience sharing these stories over the past year and a half, and we sincerely thank our listeners for their relentless support and engagement. This isn't goodbye for good, necessarily. We promise to return to provide updates to cases we've presented over the past 7 seasons as they become available. Take today's episode, for example. We anticipate presenting a conclusion to the murder case of Breanne Pennington as soon as her husband and alleged murderer Aaron Pennington is found. For Breanne's family's sake, we hope we can return to record an update sooner rather than later. Unsolved Worcester takes a deep dive every Tuesday into the unsolved murders and missing persons cases under investigation by the Worcester Police Department's Detective Unit, the Worcester County District Attorney's Office, and the Massachusetts State Police. Be sure to visit Unsolved Worcester on Facebook and Instagram and listen to all episodes for free at unsolvedworcester.com and on your favorite podcast streaming platforms. Check out the video for this episode with exclusive aerial views and more on the Unsolved Worcester YouTube page. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When police and first responders arrived at the scene at 42 Cherry Street in Gardner on Sunday, October 22nd, 2023, they did a sweep of the home for weapons and to see if anyone else was still inside the house. Breanne Pennington had been shot in the head while sleeping in her upstairs bedroom. Breanne owned a firearm, but police were unable to locate it. They did find 3 empty shell casings in the bedroom. Police were able to review surveillance video from the Pennington's neighbor's house. The video showed that 32-year-old Aaron Pennington exited the driveway in his white 2013 BMW 320 sedan at around 8:50 a.m., roughly 30 minutes before police arrived at the home. Shortly after Aaron left the home, Breanne and Aaron's 4 children, ages 9, 7, 5, and 2 years old, left the home to walk over to the neighbor's house at around 9:07 a.m. The children reportedly told the neighbor that their mother was in bed crying, and that they couldn't find their father, and that his car wasn't in the driveway. It's believed the gunshots that Aaron allegedly fired at Breanne had woken up the children, and that their father fled the scene before the children got out of bed. At around 9:30 a.m., a paramedic pronounced Breanne dead. The following day, Monday, October 23rd, the autopsy showed what was known from the start. Breanne Pennington was shot in the head. The manner of death was ruled a homicide. That evening, Aaron's BMW was discovered by a bow hunter about 1,500 feet along a wooden trail off Kelton Street near Camp Collier, a Boy Scout camp area in Gardner. Investigators searched Aaron's car, but found nothing out of the ordinary. For 5 hours, a shelter-in-place order was issued to Gardner residents living in the area as police searched for Aaron. According to Worcester County District Attorney's Office, it's likely Pennington ditched his vehicle within hours of killing Breanne on Sunday, October 22nd, meaning he had at least a 24-hour head start on law enforcement. After Aaron Pennington's BMW was found in the woods near Camp Collier, a manhunt was underway. For a week straight, investigators targeted a search area of roughly 175 acres around the area the vehicle was discovered. Police encouraged members of the public to submit trail cameras from the Camp Collier area and to report anyone or anything suspicious. Gardner Police and multiple Massachusetts State Police units were assisted in the search by Ashburnham Police and state police detectives assigned to the Worcester County District Attorney's Office. On October 24th, a warrant was issued authorizing a search of Aaron Pennington's cell phone. The search revealed a note on the phone with a timestamp of 7:04 p.m. on Saturday, October 21st. The night before Breanne Pennington was killed. It appeared her murder was premeditated. The note said the following: "Don't say anything. Be quiet. If she wakes up, just say you are getting nasal spray. Get on the side of bed, very close proximity to head. Put hole in her head." On Wednesday, October 25th, a murder charge was filed in Gardner District Court, and a warrant was issued for Aaron Pennington. On October 26th, police released a recent photo of Aaron Pennington, clipped from a dash cam video from 2 weeks before he killed his wife. Aaron and Breanne Pennington married in 2013. Pennington is a U.S. Air Force veteran. He last worked as a senior supervisor for Raytheon Missiles and Defense, where he allegedly had a Department of Defense secret clearance. The couple had moved to Gardner in 2022 after Aaron accepted the job at Raytheon. They purchased their home on Cherry Street in June 2022 for $475,000. The Boston Globe reported Pennington left his job at Raytheon in March 2023. According to documents from Gardner District Court, Pennington had serious mental health issues and had threatened to kill himself in the past. The same documents showed Breanne was trying to get away from Pennington. She was planning on moving to Texas to be closer to her parents, and she was taking the children with her. At a vigil for Breanne in February 2024, Breanne's aunt told a reporter she had made her plans clear to Aaron the day before she was killed. Breanne was born in Tacoma, Washington. She grew up in Riverside, California, and attended Riverside High School and Riverside Community College. Like Aaron, Breanne was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Breanne was an avid horse rider, a lover of science. She liked to sing and was a member of her high school and church chorus. Her nickname was Breezy, first dubbed when Breanne was a child because of how her long blonde hair would blow in the wind while riding horses. She was described by family as a loving, intelligent, happy-go-lucky girl with a contagious smile. Breanne was killed just 5 days away from celebrating her 31st birthday on October 27th. When she died, she left her 4 children, her parents, a brother, 4 half-siblings, and nieces, nephews, and cousins. A pair of GoFundMe campaigns were started by Breanne's family and friends to help provide for her 4 young children. As of this recording, the campaigns have raised more than $28,000 from nearly 200 contributions. In early January 2024, the search for Breanne Pennington or any evidence of his whereabouts resumed. Members of the Massachusetts State Police Special Emergency Response Team scoured the paths along power lines in the Gardner area by foot and on all-terrain vehicles. The specially trained group was unable to discover anything that would point to Pennington's whereabouts. The investigation into Breanne Pennington's whereabouts remains ongoing, and police are treating the situation with both caution and urgency. Investigators are currently operating under the assumption that Pennington is alive and on the run. The public is asked not to approach Pennington if you see him, but to contact police immediately, and to remain vigilant and report anything suspicious. Pennington is white, has blonde hair and blue eyes. He's 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs around 175 pounds. He is believed to be armed and dangerous. Thank you for listening. I'm Dan Yeager. If you enjoyed listening to this episode, please consider giving us a 5-star rating or clicking the like button on our YouTube videos. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of fugitive Breanne Pennington are asked to contact the Gardner Police Department at 978-632-5600 or the Massachusetts State Police at 508-829-8326. Be sure to catch up on all previous episodes at unsolvedworcester.com. Special thanks to the Worcester Public Library, the Worcester Police Department, the City of Worcester, and our sponsors for making this possible. Season 7 of Unsolved Worcester wouldn't be possible without the generous contributions of our fundraising campaign donors, especially Marcia, Jason, and Nicole. Information on the murder of Breanne Pennington and the manhunt for Breanne Pennington was gathered from multiple resources, including the Worcester County District Attorney's Office, the Massachusetts State Police, the Massachusetts District Court, the Worcester Telegram and Gazette, CBS Boston, Boston 25 News, and more. The Unsolved Worcester podcast music is provided by Tom Lebelzik of the Worcester Jazz Collective. This episode is written and produced by Pat Sargent. Drone footage provided by Ron Scott at Chasing Daylight Studio. Videography and editing by Colin Turner. This program is supported in part by a grant from the Worcester Arts Council and the National Endowment for the Arts. To find out more about how National Endowment for the Arts grants impact individuals and communities, visit www.arts.gov.